Okay, it's time for another loco review, but this time there's going to be two locos involved because I've obviously got two of them. So let's have a look at what we've got. Now obviously it isn't the box to these particular locos, but they were both DCC ready and have been fitted with Hornby 8-pin decoders, the R8249s, and they are by Bachmann. So let's have a look at which ones they are. Right, today we have got the Bachmann Class 4MT tank engines. As you can see, that's one of them, and this is the other one. So let's have a look at this one first then, shall we? Now as we can see, this particular one has a bit more weathering than the other one, which I will show you, because along here where the number is, that seems to have been weathered more than the number that's on that one. But as we can see here, they are really impressive when they've been weathered. Obviously it just depends on what sort of weathering level you go to, because this, we haven't weathered it ourselves. It was already like this, like when it come out. I'm not too sure which year we had it, but this was the first one that we had. So let's take a close look at it. Obviously we can see here, these steam locos these days, the detailing is absolutely outstanding on it. As you can see here, from the speedo cable and just along the coupling rods, all the detailing that's gone into this loco, and you have to be really careful when you're handling these sort of things, because one false move and some detailing comes off and then you're struggling to get it back on. We have had problems with steam locomotives with detailing. It's a lot more tricky than diesels, believe me. Obviously it is the Lake Crest. They both run on my loft layout, because I looked the numbers up, and the era that we model on the loft layout, which is like 1960s, like 62 at the latest, like Devon Cornwall sort of era, these did actually run around that area, so that's why we had them. Obviously if we take a look along the top here, we can see all the detailing that's just gone into it. I mean, look at some of that there, it's just absolutely outstanding. We have got false coal in it there. Obviously if we look at the wheels, we can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in like the middle section. We have 4, I think they're called driving wheels, are they? I'm not too sure, so if you do know, leave your comments below please. And the same again on the front, we've got 2 bogie wheels. If we take a look at the front now, obviously this particular model we haven't fitted a headco disc to, but I think we'll probably be doing that at some point. But it's number 80038. In real life these actually opened. I'm not too sure whether any models open now. I think I've seen it somewhere that they actually open. I'm not too sure whether it's on the other tank engine that I've yet to review that it opens on actually, but I'll have to have a look. Obviously sprung loaded buffers. Obviously we've taken the coupling off the front here because it runs like that way on the layout, so both these just do pulling duties, they don't actually push anything, because I just had to have a look at the other one to see where the coupling was on it. But if we have a look at the other side now, we can see again the detailing is just absolutely outstanding on it. I mean, if you can see there all the coupling rods and everything, it's just absolutely brilliant. Now what this loco is going on is some freight, I think, or passenger duties, whichever that's used to put them on really. Obviously the other one I've done the headco discs for, I think it's freight, but I'd have to recheck that one. So if we have a look at the back now, obviously we can see we've got a weathered coupling there, sprung loaded buffers, which is excellent, because these sprung ones, when you're coupling up to stock, when you're coupling up to stock, I couldn't get my words out there, sorry, they just push like that, and I prefer these sort of ones to the solid ones. I mean, the solid ones are okay, but sometimes when you're going round bends, I've had this problem with the diesel loco. If you've got the stock with solid buffers and the loco with solid buffers, then they just lock, so it looks like it's a jackknife train. But we do try and solve these problems on the layout, so it's not a major issue that we have to combat. So with that one out of the way, let's take a look at the other one. Now, as I was saying, this is 80120, and the weathering, you can see, is different here, because on that one, I think you can pretty see the reason why. 120 is cleaner, 038 is a bit dirtier. What this loco is doing is the freight duty, I think, or it might have been passenger, it just depends what I set these head codes to. Because when I put them on, I had the diagram in front of me of what they all meant, but unfortunately the diagram has vanished and I cannot find it anywhere, so I'm just going to say it's on freight for the time being. Unless you see it in a video pulling something different, then that's my fault. Obviously the same again, it's the same class of loco with the same wheel arrangements and everything. It is the Lake Crest. This particular one has actually got two little crew members in there. I can't remember if they were pre-fitted in or whether we put them in. I just can't remember that, and I haven't really noticed till just. Obviously the detailing is just outstanding again, like I say. The coupling rods and all round here, it must have taken absolutely ages to get these all perfect. The steam ones obviously are very highly detailed, both by Hornby and by Bachmann, because like with diesels they give you the parts to fit to them. Steam, you get some parts, but most of the parts nowadays are on the locos already. You just have to be careful not to snap them, really. We've got, so they'd have been sprung, but I think the reason why is just here. I think we did some light weathering on it, I think, because I'm sure they're supposed to be sprung, but it doesn't matter anyway. Obviously this one we have got a coupling on the front. I'm sorry about that, it's my dog barking again. I'm not too sure. Yes, this one's got one on both the front and back, so I'm guessing that this loco is going to be on either a push or a pull duty. So you'll have to keep your eyes open for that one. Obviously the same again, this side, it's the same all along here with detailing, absolutely outstanding, and I can't fault it. And our little drivers, if you can see just a little bit better, are just there, and there's just a little guy at the back there. If we take a look at the roof detailing, we can see it's exactly the same. We've got some fake coal. There's nothing different on this model than the other model. If we just take a look at the back now, we can see that those are sprung loaded buffers, so I'm guessing that we've done something at the front of this one. And it's got an NEM coupling. Obviously the same again, the wheel arrangement, 6 in the middle, 2 at the front and 4 at the back. So There will be probably some more videos of these two running in the future, because most of the time I run them odd occasions, but not that often as I do the diesels. But I will try and film them at some point when we get a bit of time spare, or if they're out for testing, I'll be sure to get some videos uploaded. But that's it basically. The Bachmann Class 4MT tank engines.